Hello and welcome back to my show. It's been wonderful being with you. Keep sharing the resources. We've been discussing about why we are not able to speak in English. So very importantly, we have discussed about a few factors. I thought I'll continue with it. Economic factors play a very important role. The socio-demographic and socio-economic condition of a person. So what is that they have access to? Do they have equal access? Do they have equitable sharing of resources to learn a new language which is not quite familiar to them? So socioeconomic background, because learning a language involves some kind of an economic commitment, and it's becoming a bit costlier nowadays. But it doesn't mean it's costly, but there are also reduction in barriers to entry. So people have access to free resources. And how far they are motivated to learn from these free resources is still a very important question that we'll have to look at. Migration history. People coming from different places often preserve their own language because they would want to preserve and pass it on across generations. That is one thing. Second thing, their exposure to English language is limited when they move on from different parts of the world. This happens in a global context, of course. We are not an English speaking country altogether. Family influence, how they are being socialized. What is the influence does the family have on them? What does the family use as a medium of conversation, medium of communication? Is English spoken as a language within the family milieu? It's all certain things that we'll have to look at. There are familial influence, and it plays a very important role in shaping up the language. Media and entertainment. Most often the local media, the medium of communication is the native language. We have native channels, local channels, which prefer to communicate in native language. So that exposure is also not there. We don't have very many English channels, though we have the option choices. Our local media and entertainment channels are very much localized and follow a language that is very much native in nature. Language policy. So any country, the official language, of course, in recent times many countries adopt English as the official language. All government communication either is in the native language or in English, and it occupies a predominant position, particularly in official languages used in nation states, official language used in the government. And the language policy also plays a very important role to what extent we catch up to. Since our policy places emphasis on learning English, we are in a position to do it also. Thank you.